welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about brushes, and you'll see two videos go up on this subject because I can't seem to... I made one long video and I couldn't get it up, so guys, hey, I'm learning, okay? Just bear with me. Today is going to be a Morphe video, pretty much. No, my videos are not sponsored. I'm just trying to pass along the information that I have painstakingly learned over time. I want a quality product, but I don't necessarily want to spend $100 on one brush. I mean, that seems kind of excessive to me. Cases. I like this hard case. It's hard-sided snake case. It opens up my brushes. I store my brushes right in this on my countertop. They all fit in here. They lay in here nice when I'm traveling. It's magnetic. I just lock it up, throw it in my bag, and go. It keeps my brushes from getting squished on top. Once a brush kind of gets mushed around when you're traveling and, you know, say it's pushed, it doesn't like to go back even when you wash it. So I like using these hard-sided cases to travel, not like the roll-up cases. That's a personal preference, but I think it's a good tip, guys. If you're traveling and you don't want your brushes to get smushed, try these hard-sided cases that are magnetic, and they also just keep your brushes nice around your house. I love this case. It's a must-have. So let's dive right in. I mean, who knew we needed brushes? I didn't know that. In the 90s, I used whatever came with what I bought. I don't even think I owned a single brush until I was well into my 30s. And then they weren't the best brushes, and I mostly was just for blush or powder. This is a really important thing to learn, especially for mature skin. How our foundation is riding, how it's sitting on the skin. It's all about application. You can buy even a cheaper product and make it look good on mature skin if you've got the right tools, a little bit of patience. Blending is the key for every single thing that we do, especially for mature skin. So let's just get on into the brushes. This is a Morphe brush, E31. This brush is a newer purchase for me. It is an amazing foundation brush. I love this top-sided kind of kabuki style brush. It's densely packed. It's heavy. Has some weight to it. And what I love best about it, serum foundations. Oh, climb right on in this camera here. I'm wearing serum foundation today, riding on my skin really nice because I've pressed in like this. Tap, 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 tap. All the way. And this brush holds enough serum in one shot to do your entire face. Can't speak enough more highly about this brush. That's Morphe E31. The next foundation brush that I really love by Morphe is M439. This is a very densely packed brush. It's got good weight. It washes well. All these brushes wash and dry and just keep going. You can just keep using them. I think they even get better as we wash them and use them. This is a dome-sided foundation brush, and this one is more for swirling, kind of trying to give you that airbrush look. This brush is amazing. I love this brush. Use it all the time. Okay, moving on. Morphe E8 is a tightly, densely packed brush for foundation and tight corners. This is the one that I pick up when I'm wanting to get punched in around my nose. The last thing that I don't like to see, if that's how you want to say it, is going in the bathroom at work. You know, it's like midday and I'm leaning into the mirror and I'm seeing big cracks in my foundation or whatever because I didn't get it pushed in, or packed in or powdered in. I mean, who likes that? I don't. So, what I'm saying is, this little guy is like a very small kabuki brush, packed, densely packed. It taps, it fits right on into your small areas. I use it to tap in my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness. When I've got red spots, I just tap them into my chin, tap them up here, tap them as per size control for your foundation. So let's kind of move on here. Bronzing. Who knew we needed to bronze? I didn't. I know, I think it's my generation. I didn't bronze my face until probably, I started my beauty journey, which was like 2 years ago or so. Never really even heard about it. I guess I wasn't paying attention to modern looks, modern makeup application, because if I were, I would have learned about it sooner. But there is nothing more important for mature skin than bronzing up the face and pushing it into the hairline. Why do I say this? Is because I want my face to be framed in bronze, so the center of my face is pulling the light. As we age, we especially don't want our face to be just one color. Our skin is not naturally one color, so when we're applying makeup, we're essentially just wanting to enhance our own skin, cover up redness, cover up dark circles, and when we get done, we don't want to look like we're just wearing a blanket of one color. Bronzing is really important. This bronzing brush by Morphe is R2. Morphe R2. You see this big fluffy dome head? Is perfect for bronzing. You're doing windshield wiper motions, and don't be afraid of it. Ladies, I realize this is not something that I was doing in high school or even, college era. And we kind of, don't you guys get stuck in a rut? I know I do. But that's why when I started my journey, I wanted to study and perfect my techniques, and really get my knowledge. Because knowledge is power, ladies, right? Knowledge is power. So don't be afraid to bronze. Let's go on to a little bit of powdering. I have this Morphe 433. This is a very good brush. Has great weight on it. It's densely packed. And it does look weird, doesn't it? And you may say, well, what does she use that for? After I put on my concealer, and I've tapped it in with my Morphe sponge. As you can see, this one's not washed yet because I just used it. This thing is amazing. You just tap, tap, tap. Sponges are a godsend. Beauty blenders, whatever you want to call them. Then I go in with this Morphe 433 brush and I just tap in my powder. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I'm struggling with a little illness today. I also use this on my eyelids. Once I've put my concealer on my eyelids so my eyeshadow wears all day, just sweep this across. Beautiful brush. Use it every single day. I also tap it down my nose, set in my nose. Moving on. I also use this Morphe R10 Jump Side. Love this brush. I sweep away my excess powder with it. I know it sounds like, oh, do you need all these brushes? Can you make brushes do more than one thing? Yes. I'm just handing out just some basic tips, basic information. You can go on the Morphe website and kind of pick and choose what brushes you think, you might like to work with or start with. And always remember, just because we're mature and we have mature skin, it doesn't mean that we cannot apply our makeup modern and look up to date, okay? Don't ever be afraid to try new things and get outside the box. I always try new things. When I don't like them, I just wash it off. Ladies, it's makeup, okay? Just wash it off. Try something else for 5 minutes the next day. This brush could also double time probably as a blush brush. I don't use it as that, but as you see, the possibilities are endless. This Morphe brush, E4, love the shape of this brush. This is my go-to blush brush. Why? Because this angle on this brush fits right in on your cheeks, especially the apple, where I'm really wanting to concentrate my blush. Because my bronzer is riding back here, I really want to concentrate my blush on the apples on my cheek. This brush is amazing for that. You just dip in and go. I also use this very weird brush, Morphe M59. I use this when I want to get crazy with my eyeshadow. I just tap into the powder and then angle it out. And I actually just let the powder line sit there because it will catch any mistakes I'm making, any fallout I may have. And then I can just go in with a fluffy dome brush and wipe it away. And then I'm going to have an amazing cut look because I stamped in with powder. We'll probably do a dedicated video about some of these techniques later. I'm getting my learning on, guys. It's, you know, YouTube was a good thing for me to start. I really enjoy sharing my knowledge with you guys, but it's been an interesting journey and I've just started, so I'm really psyched to find out what's going to be on the horizon for me this year with my YouTube channel. And I'm so glad you guys are here. And if you ever have questions or comments, just leave them below. And I will always get back to you. If I don't get back to you right away, don't fret. I do work and I do have, you know, a lot of training that I do. So I will get back to you. Here's another one of my favorite brushes, Morphe M530. This is a brush that could double time for a lot of different things. You could probably use it as a blush brush if you wanted to just purchase less amount of brushes. What I use it for is dusting away my lines that I made with my powder to catch my eyeshadow. I also use it to get in on my chin where I have a lot of trouble areas, and I'm tapping in because it's kind of a flat side brush, which I really enjoy. Back again. So I'm coming to my time limit that I wanted to keep it to. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to upload this video and I'm going to film the next video with all my eyeshadow brushes so I can show you guys really good blending brushes, pencil brushes, and so forth. So thanks for being here. And that's the first half of the video, and I'll be seeing you guys really soon. And if you like the video, thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys. See ya.